Family Heart Foundation, Hilly, take one, marker.
The people analysis was something that the Family Heart Foundation undertook last year, and it was an analysis to look at what is the state of LDL control in high-risk individuals in the United States. And I think a couple of key findings from that analysis, and it was really striking. One is that less than 30% of those individuals, so high risk, not garden variety, high risk, less than 30% actually have their LDL cholesterol controlled. For those 30% who do get to control, they stay there on average less than 6 months. For the folks that were controlled, less than 6 months on average. We found very little use of combination therapy. So even though we have lots of people who are uncontrolled, these individuals are either on no therapy or they're on just a single therapy like a statin. Only 20% of physicians actually will go beyond a statin to treat a patient with something beyond a statin, and the use of combination therapy among patients was only about 2%. And then finally, we did a really interesting analysis to say, what's the price you pay for being uncontrolled? So we looked at people who are in the safe zone, we like to call it, and who really control their LDL cholesterol most of the time, versus those who are not in the safe zone or in the danger zone. And the price you pay is just about a 50% increase in cardiovascular events. So we had all of these great insights. The question is, what do we do with this? And so the GOAL program sprang out of the people analysis. The fact that high-risk Americans don't control their LDL cholesterol, it's not just a patient issue. It's not just a clinician issue, not just a payer issue. It's not just poor policy that we have. It really is everybody in the space is responsible for a piece of this. And so the GOAL initiative was very much to interact with all of these stakeholders, to go out to each of these stakeholders and see if we couldn't educate them on the importance of controlling LDL cholesterol, especially in those at highest risk. The easiest analogy to make, or the first question to ask, is when you get in a car, do you wear a seatbelt? People every day, they take all sorts of precautions to safeguard their health. In many ways they think about and they don't think about. And knowing their LDL cholesterol and being aware of it and doing something about it is, like many other cardiovascular risk factors, it's an investment in your future health. You're making an investment for you, but also for your family over the long haul to make sure that you're around and you have great health for many, many years to come.